Well, let's take this outside, see how it does in the wilderness. Hello everyone, this is Charles BridgTec with another flashlight review, this time from Speras. Now this here is their E1 Pro. Now I was sent this by them directly. They wanted me to test and review this light. Comes in this box. Let's go ahead and start off with the specs. As you can see there, it puts out 1700 lumens on the highest output. Now if you need more time to read that, go ahead and pause your screen. Otherwise, let's open this up, see what's in. Now this is a complete kit. Comes with everything you need in this box. And we got a holster here with some other stuff in it. Holster is actually pretty nice. Double stitched material. Nice D-ring. Back's a little bit thicker. And it is lined. So that looks good. And we got 2 O-rings and 1 lanyard. We have a user manual here. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the light. There it is. Now I'm going to bring out the previous model I did, which was the regular E1. So they're basically the same host. Everything is identical, except this one puts out more light output, plus has 3 levels versus 1 light output that this one only has. So just thought I'd bring that out. And you can remove this clip as well. Pretty heavy duty. Gray bezel on here as well. It's got some indentations on the body. It'll help with gripping it, but it's not like knurling. Tail clicky as well. Nice size like the previous model. Great for ADC or tactical use. Style and design on this is very nice. The machining and finish on this is very nice as well. No real heat sinking on this. Alright, so now let's go ahead and take a look here at the smooth reflector. Now this is running the luminous SST40 LED. Alright, let's go ahead and open this up and I'll show you the insides. Now remember, this is a complete kit, so it's going to come with the battery. Start off with the tail spring there. Well greased threads. Now there is a protection piece here that you want to remove from the battery. And here's the battery that it comes with. 3400 milliamp. This is a USB ported battery right on the battery itself. Now this is an 8 amp cell, and it is protected, and it should provide you plenty of power to run this light. I don't think this comes apart here. Nope. So there is a spring down inside as well. Looks identical to the tail spring. As you can see, it goes down. So you're going to be able to run other types of batteries on this, which is nice. Alright, now let's go through the UI. The UI is pretty simple. Only difference is you have to double half press in order to change the levels. It's interesting how they did that. And you're going to turn that on. Of course, it'll be on any level that you leave it off on. It does have memory mode on this light. Now we're going to half press. Goes to the second level. Half press again. Goes to the next level. And then back down. Kind of interesting on that. It's not too bad. It does take some getting used to. Again, double half press to go through those light outputs. Full press when you get it to the light level that you want. Of course, you do have strobe as well. Double half press and hold. If you want to leave it on it, you full press it. Otherwise, you turn it off at that point. So interesting on the light levels on that. So pretty interesting on the double half press to go through those light outputs. Definitely unique. And that's all there is to this light. Pretty interesting as far as double half pressing to go through those light outputs. So let's wait no further. Let's take this outside, see how it does in the wilderness. We are out here in the darkness with the Speras E1 Pro. Let's see how it goes. Lowest light output there, 35 feet. Going to be great for closer ups within 35 feet. I think it will do fine. And we'll check it out over here. Now the UI is a little different. It's not my favorite, but it is different. So now we're going to go to the next level here. We're going to double half press. That's the next level. You got to turn it off. Double half press and then full press to click it on when you get it. 138 feet to the tree of life. Look at that. Doing well. Usable spill. 65 feet to this tree from where I'm standing. Beam on the fence, give you an idea. Alright. Let's go to the next level here. See how it does. That's the highest output. Do a beam profile here, straight up and down basically. Look at that. That has got some range on it. Look at that. Playgrounds, both of them are lit up with these. especially for a little smaller EDC tactical light. 238 feet to that tree there behind the Tree of Life, which is 138 feet. All my distances are on my channel as well, separate video that is. So that's nice, faintly making those palm trees. And also you can see them on my Facebook group. Anytime you have any doubts, before and after. Again, very nice combination beam. We're going to end it over here. And I hope you enjoyed those night shots. Okay, welcome back. Hope you enjoyed those night shots. Thing did a very nice job providing a nice combination beam. It's got both a little bit more of a flood than it does throw, but a good combination beam. And it's got a nice light output. This will provide plenty of lumens for most everyday carry. The fact that it is compact, carry that around just like that, or tactical. The UI is a little bit different. As you can see in the night shots, you've got to turn it off, turn it back on, double click, double half press should I say, to go to the next level. That can be a little interesting if you're in the dark. And the UI, I'm not really too sure about it. It is a little different. As far as it being easy to use, it might not be in an emergency. It might not have the mindset to double half press that. You'll be trying to full press it. So could be an issue for some people. But once you get it on the light output that you want it on, turn it off, turn it on, it's ready to go whenever you need it. That highest output does step down, 1700 lumens. This does get pretty toasty here, but it does have some good run time once it steps down after that one time. A nice quality build. I'm not seeing any issues. I'm going to be having these in my store, so Speras is very nice to provide the sample to me directly. Now let's go ahead and take a look here at it in the holster. And it is definitely plenty big enough for it. Yeah, that's going to be really good. Doesn't have any padding here on the body part, but the padding is here as well as here. So it should provide enough protection there. As you can see, it's pretty thick. There on the head part, so you got plenty of space. Nice quality on that holster too. Alright, so I want to thank Speras for sending me this to review. I'm also featuring these in my store. You'll see them. I'll leave a link in the description, include a discount there, help you save some money on this, just in case you're interested in getting it. Well, that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please share, like, and subscribe. That way I can bring more of these lights from Speras to you in the future. Thanks for watching. Take care.